this on really quick. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Hold on. Shout out to everybody that recently just had a surgery as well. This shit is not easy, and y'all know that this whole year I literally have been having surgery back to back. And I've had a few complications from this surgery, so my tongue, the side of my throat, my face, all of this hurts. So don't mind me. But I got this, and it's gonna help to, it says sore throat, but it's helping to numb the parts that's hurting. But we're gonna use that to try to get by today. So without further ado, let's get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be poppin'. And if you hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know that's a fact. And I'm in half of this money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving it back and calling like I'm not. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but they don't need to run it back. You made your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap. Hold up, I hope you didn't think that I believe you. You made your choice, but ain't no need to go back. No, if I cut you up, I leave you no slack. And please don't touch my king stuff, I'll fuck around and go back. You know that. But back to this money, back to the shame. Straight to the highway, hustling, pushing things. I'm never stopping. Gotta at them bands. Why the fuck would I need my ends. I mean, I do though. I need my motherfucking ends. Oh, I'm tripping. I think it's you. Oh, it's me? Oh well. If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be poppin'. And if you hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know that's a fact. And I'm in half of this money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving it back and calling like I'm not. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but they don't need to run it back. You made your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap. It's the Couch Chronicles. Let me try this down. It's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. Ugh. I'm gonna do my best tonight. I know I sound stupid as hell, but my mouth is on fire. So, I know I always tell you guys to check on your strong friends. Check on your people. Anybody that you know that's locked up, write them. Today and tomorrow is the last days of Prison Jail Felon Talk until next year. And y'all probably like, next year? Yeah, next year is literally right around the corner though. So, Prison Jail Felon Talk. And the reason why I say Prison Jail Felon Talk, because there are some people that literally, matter of fact, have never been to prison jail or never even been a felon, but their parents have been. And a lot of times when you look from the outside looking in, you can't really tell if, especially if the kid is like 5 or 4 or a child. they don't really show signs of knowing or the absence of you being gone because you locked up, because a lot of times, I don't know why, but people make up elaborate stories instead of just saying, yo, they in prison. They facing time. They in jail. Oh, right now, they on the yard. Instead, they make up some elaborate story like they're across seas with the mermaids and the unicorns. They're fighting for this country. Okay? And these are some of the stories that either the grandparents told or somebody in the family said. Even the parents might even got on the phone and be like, oh, mommy and daddy's in Iraq. But you really in C2C. Are you really in cell 203? You in prison. You in prison. So y'all literally, y'all lie to these kids. And then when they get older and they find out the truth, they don't really know how to feel. Do they feel resentment? Do they feel anger? Do they feel bamboozled? What? Because you all have lied to these kids about your whereabouts. And it should really start as a baby that you are truthful with your children. Y'all get into a habit of, because you parents, that you can lie, because that's what you're doing. You talking about you making up a story so to hide the scary truth. No, fuck all that. You just fucking lying. You just a lying ass parent. You just a lying ass grandparent. It's just the truth. You just lying. And you teaching your kids early on to lie. If a situation is too tough, lie about it. If it might scare somebody away, lie about it. If you saying, well, they would never understand, well, help them understand. Babies learn shit quick as fuck. Babies come out the womb knowing how to swim. I'm not saying at the Goo Goo Gaga age, just be like, yo, I'm going to prison. I'm not saying all of that. I'm saying that by the time they able to speak and they talking to you on the phone, if you able to talk on the phone to your children, don't be on the phone like, yes, mommy and daddy's in Iraq. Mommy and daddy's on vacation. So you just on a long ass vacation. You just left your kids to grow from an infant until they 13, 14. What type of vacation is this? And how come they not invited? And then when they come, y'all like, oh yeah, this is okay, everybody is dressed in the same colors with the corrections on the back, and you still trying to say that you on some type of vacation? So these kids grow up and they have all type of mixed emotions about their parents being locked up because they were lied to. They were lied to by you. They were lied to by their grandparents. They were lied to by everybody around. The only person that told them the truth was somebody making fun of them. Because even though your grandparents ain't gonna tell you the truth, even though your parents didn't tell you the truth, you don't think the streets be talking? And somebody in them streets, they child go to your school. Y'all know how children are. Children do that. They'll find, thank you so much. They'll find the worst things about you or surrounding you, and they'll use it against you. So by the time because you still haven't been honest to your kid. And some of y'all don't even allow your kids to come visit you because you're still lying. You on this vacation, this elaborate vacation that is keeping you away from your children. So by the time they 12, 13, they in middle school, somebody is, girl, shut the fuck up. That's why your mama been in prison since you was a baby. And you like, what? My mama ain't been in prison since I was a baby. My daddy ain't been in prison since I was a baby. My mama been on vacation. Come on now. Now you got your child out here looking stupid. You never know what you do to your children by planting that seed of being on a long vacation. Instead of just being honest when they got of age and told them that, hey, mommy and daddy's in prison. Mommy and daddy did something to get in trouble, and I had to face my time. And that's what happens if you get in trouble. You know, if you do something that's against the law and, you know, in the court of law, then you can be put behind bars just like I am. That is a good teaching. I'm not a mother or any of that, but I do know that if I did have children and I was in prison, I would never want to lie to them. I would tell them, hey, you know, mama fucked up. Mama's not on vacation. Mama would never want to leave you on purpose. But mama wasn't thinking at one point. Or daddy wasn't thinking at one point. And I ended up in this situation. Sometimes women end up in these situations before they even know that they're pregnant. So of course, you know, your child is gonna feel some type of way. Make it a norm not to lie about doing time. You know, if you trying to get a job, I always tell people, because they always ask me, do you put on applications, or did you, you know, that you're a felon? Yeah. Like, you know, anybody that has been watching the podcast for a while, y'all know that when I first got out and I started my music, you know, they was telling me that I wasn't allowed to talk about being locked up or my time on the yard. And it made me miserable. And I was like, that's where I spent half of my life. Like, seriously, like, I did a lot of time. And I had a lot of things that I needed to get out, but I wasn't able to get out because I was supposed to keep quiet. No, you shouldn't have to keep quiet about something traumatic that happened in your life that you are still working through. Some of us aren't over the fact that we had to do time. Some of us aren't over the fact of what we had to do time for. Some of you all have done time, and after you was found innocent, after you served so much time and dealt with that traumatic shit that you had to go through, the trauma don't leave just because your case got dismissed. Flashbacks don't just disappear because your charges is gone. Those are still there for a lifetime. And people don't understand. They think we glorify being in prison or glorify going to jail or glorify being a felon, and it's nothing like that when it comes to Prison Jail Felon Talk. It's everything about these are trauma and traumatic events that never will go away. So it's a safe space for anybody that is dealing with it, whether you a parent, whether you know, just one of the family members that had to deal with, you know, a person in your family being in prison or jail, or it's a safe space to be able to speak about it with no judgment. Ain't that what y'all been saying lately? I've been saying that forever. Okay. You should be able to speak about your past, whether it's traumatic. Not if it's too traumatic, you can't talk about it. I'm talking about if it's, whether it's being in prison, jail, whatever that situation is, you should be able to speak about it without people looking at you like, Because did they look at Trump like that? Let's just be honest. Y'all not looking at Trump like, he is a fucking felon. Y'all looked at him like, vote, vote. Which, that's fine. Y'all did what y'all did. All I'm saying is this. Just because somebody has felon in their jacket doesn't mean that that is who they are for the rest of their lives. If that's what you're looking at and that's how you're going to take it, then that's how you're going to take it. That's a personal issue. It is. It's personal. When you make it personal, then that's something that you need to deal with on your own. Don't pull us into it because you can't let go of the fact that I went to prison for shooting a man that raped me. Okay, I did my time. I'm out. They didn't say I did time for shooting somebody that cut me in line at the gas station. No, I went to prison for shooting the man that raped me. It happened. I mean, I was young. I couldn't let it go. And when I seen him, my whole body was like, oh my God, that's the man that raped me. That's him. And so in my young mind, it was, make sure that's him. Get him. He hurt you. He took something from you. And to be punished constantly just because it's what I went to prison for. So anytime somebody looked me up, that's immediately if y'all are looking at my music and you literally trying to look for something and then you try to use it against me, weird vibes. We should have something in place, a type of law that helps or protects us from people, jobs, and police officers to not be biased because of what we did in our past and what we were previously convicted for. Just because I went to prison for shooting a man that raped me, okay, assault with a deadly weapon. That doesn't mean that I'm out here just deadly weaponizing everybody, but they allow if two or more people write a statement on you, even if one person writes a statement on you and they lie and say that you beat them up or shot at them, even if you didn't, they can still arrest you. So we need laws in place to protect us. But for those that are able to speak about, doing their time, because some people are literally scared to speak about doing time or what it did to them mentally. And again, this is a safe space to speak about it because mentally, even if you wasn't the one that did time and your kid is literally not knowing where they're, again, because you guys have told them this elaborate story, they don't know where their parent is. They only get to talk to them on the phone and see pictures. And when they was growing up, they remember seeing you at some type of, vacation home. But once they started getting older, you started lying more. A kid would resent you for that. Would you not resent your parent for lying to you if they told you that they was your real parent? And then when you turn 18 or 21, or not even that, say they was on their deathbed and they was like, I just want you to know that I actually kidnapped you. And you was never mine. I changed my face to look like yours when I got older, or when you started getting older. Like, wouldn't you feel so betrayed? Like, you've been lied to. You've been bamboozled right before your eyes, and then they tell you at the last minute, you damn near in your 50s, and you find out that you never been living with your real parent the whole time. Okay? So imagine you lied to your child the whole time about your whereabouts, and you've been in prison this whole time. Whether you was innocent, guilty, whatever the case. But you lied to them and told them that you was on vacation. So they feeling like, yo, my mom and dad is on vacation instead of being around me, watching the things that I'm going through growing up. They don't give a fuck. All they give a fuck about is partying, vacation, being with each other. They don't give a fuck about raising me. They got grandma and grandpa raising me. Come on now. Y'all don't think that's how they would think? I would think some shit like that if my mom and dad lied to me and told me that they was on vacation instead of that they was in prison. Make it a point to be honest with your children. As soon as they are of age where they could speak, be real. Be real. It's too much fakeness around here to be fake with your children, to be fake with your peoples. Be real about your experiences and you'll get more love being, let me tell you something, the highest frequency, if y'all didn't know this, the highest frequency is being your true self. It gives off the highest frequency that you could ever imagine. When you are your true self, people will cling to you. People will love you through your problems, your trauma, because Prison Jail Felon Talk, it brings all type of different emotions. For me and for other people. I get different inboxes in all type of different subjects, but it brings all type of different emotions because that's where I spent a lot of my life. But that's where I met some of the best people that's in my life. And that's still in my life right now. Almost anybody that is in my life, if I didn't meet them or if I didn't, connect with them through my social media and we are in the same state and we know each other personally, it's because we literally been in prison together. So, I'm appreciative for all the people that I have met and that all the people that that's still in my life. Even, all the ones that I was locked up with. Don't ever think that because you was locked up, or even if you never got locked up and you just went to jail or you're a felon, that it's the end. Even if you get discriminated against years later after you've been out. Even if you've been being good, don't ever let something or someone make you feel like how far you've gotten is irrelevant, because it's not irrelevant. It's very relevant. I'm proud of you. The couch is proud of you. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THACouch.com. Y'all, I'm trying. My face hurts so bad. My mouth hurts so bad. It's Prison Jail Felon Talk today and tomorrow until next year. But y'all know we do it every month, so don't even trip. If you didn't hear something that you needed to hear this month, you might hear it next month, or you might even hear it tomorrow. So tomorrow I do have 2 guests that's going to be on the live, and that's Silent Voices and Mo Nelson. Both have a story, and it's both from a male's perspective, which I love to get a male's perspective when it comes to being locked up, because we do get a lot of women, but we barely get men. Thank you so much, Janet. I love you. I love you too, wifey. We're going to jump into a song, and we are going to keep it going. They can talk about. They be in a feeling, so it's a lot of shit they lie about. fly with me. You better stay on that Bonnie and Clyde with me. If you don't, there's your broke bitch fight with me. If you don't, there's a broke bitch hype. If you don't, there's a broke bitch high for me. Cause I can see that you bag it. One crop bitch, I can't have it. Bitch, I just want the money. And I ain't being funny. Pushing that flow and slinging yayo. Coming back up the road with bank goals. Pulling up, hopping out with Dracos. We the realest niggas. We don't chase hoes, we only chase dough. Bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke cause they know we the realest niggas. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I see everybody saying, is that out yet? No, and they got my sis on it, Big Gorgeous, and the motherfucking track. Super shout out to her. I'm super proud of her, y'all. Make sure that y'all follow her on all social media, Sarah Johnson, because her podcast is about to be on and cracking, okay? So y'all make sure that y'all tune into that one too. But it's not out yet, but it will be released soon. Yeah, we did. I love you too, sis. Yes, it will be out soon. I got a whole album that I'm about to release. I got a whole album that I'm about to release with all my features, and it's also gonna have my wife on it. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. And if you haven't heard my last album that I just dropped, Elevate, it's anywhere that you can download music. Type in Elevate on all social media platforms in my name, Janell. I definitely appreciate all the support that I have been getting from, my album out, and just people just inboxing me their favorite songs and making videos, even purchasing merch. I got merch that you guys could still get. My time shirts. Y'all already know what time it is. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. For real. This Saturday, I do have a special episode on the couch. This Saturday. With Inspired by Diamond. So I'm going to have a table in front. I'm going to have us push all the way to the back because she's going to do a demonstration. And I'm excited. Let me see if I'm going to be able to do it because, I could just do my hands like this. You know what I'm saying? With the demonstration. Yeah. But, and shout out to all my couch potatoes that come back and rewatch the couch. I always tell y'all this. And anybody that's watching, and if you like, you know what, I want to start a podcast. Start that motherfucker. Start that motherfucker. It don't matter what setup you have right now. Start it. Start it. Podcast they already changing the world right now, but our podcasts are really going to be ruling the world real soon. So the best thing that I could tell you guys is if you are going to start a podcast, be consistent. People, one thing that they do love is a consistent motherfucker. They going to come back. It don't matter if you only got 2 viewers that's watching you right now. You can even have 0. People come back and they rewatch, especially if you leave your live up, which I always leave my lives up on certain platforms, and I always leave a clip so they can go back and rewatch that live. Because, come on now, people got lives. People be working. Life be lifing. And I understand that. So, all my couch potatoes that come back and rewatch, I love y'all. Thank you. Oh yeah, and like I said, a special episode this Saturday. I know y'all not used to me being live on Saturdays, and y'all wasn't used to me being live yesterday, but I was live yesterday. So make sure that y'all go back and rewatch yesterday's episode too. Coming up on the couch, we got December the 10th, Jesse Riley, Uncle Mondo. If y'all haven't shopped on Uncle Mondo yet, it's a reason why he got 3 awards this year. It's a reason. When I say the shit's so gassy, I can actually smell it from right here. I'm just saying. Yeah. December the 16th is Shroom Talk. December 17th is Mental Health Talk. And December the 19th is Fuck Fentanyl. I won't be live on TikTok when I do these subjects because for some reason they flag these subjects. But if you would like to speak on mental health talk, it doesn't matter if you've been on before. Sometimes I get people that be like, well, I already spoke on Prison Jail Felon Talk. And what that mean? How much time did you do? Did you do one day? Okay. If you want to, you can go back and watch the I'm live on TikTok, Big O, Facebook, and YouTube. But just listen. Whatever. It won't be live on there anyway. Because for some reason, I don't know why they flag those words, but even if it's positive, even if you speaking on, prevention, whatever, so I'll be live everywhere but there. But I will be live on Instagram as well, because I don't go live on Instagram that much anymore, but I will be live on Instagram for those. So this year is literally almost over. We literally almost out the door. So this is why I always tell you guys, if you know anybody that's locked up around the holiday times, it gets a little overbearing. And even if you've been in prison for a very long time, there are people that literally can snap at any time. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been sane your whole life. One simple thing. One more Christmas. Excuse me. One more Thanksgiving without your family. One more holiday that goes by without you being able to spend with your family, or one more funeral that goes by that you're not able to attend because you are locked up. You don't think that can make somebody snap? You don't think that can make somebody want to just lose it? It can. And it doesn't matter what type of person that you was or who you are. Any situation can make somebody snap. Not everybody wants to be strong. Sometimes there are people that literally want to be weak. They're tired of being strong. They're tired of holding on. They're tired of being that light for whoever they're light for. Some of them, they're kids. Some of them are single moms. Some of them are single dads. And they depended on somebody else to take care of their kids. Some of them had to give their kids up for adoption. Some of them have ABC time. And if you don't know what that is, that means life without LWOP. That means life without parole. That's ABC numbers. That's ABC time, I mean. It's just letters. Even though they've been okay with it for 25, 30 years, what makes you think that around the 35th year that they not tired? That they don't want to unalive themselves because it's so overwhelming. So I always try to encourage you guys to just at least send a letter to your peoples that's locked up during the holiday time, because anybody can snap at any time. Even if you know somebody that has, that they're not locked up, but they're the kids of somebody that's locked up, reach out to them too. They need to be checked on too. Because they miss their mom and dad. This is another holiday that they don't have. They don't know your kids because they've been locked up their whole lives. So I always try to encourage you guys to just reach out to your people. Your people that's locked up, your people that's felons, your people that's fighting cases right now, your peoples that's got mom and dads that's locked up. grandmas and grandpas that's locked up. Reach out to them. Write them. Text them. Love on them. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. I'm in so much pain. I'm not going to be able to do the whole hour, but I thank you guys for your energy. If you do want to support the Couch, I always tell you guys that it's never mandatory, but it's very appreciated right now and much needed. You can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA, real JANELL, or you can send gifts or stars. I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate you for tuning in. I'm getting off of here, and I gotta lay down. I love you guys. Good night. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Good night, Big O. Good night, Facebook. Good night, YouTube. I love y'all. Good night, wifey.